I was watching a YouTuber, and they was doing an episode of Unsolved Mysteries with Robert Stack. So I thought I'm gonna make a video on Unsolved Mysteries with Robert Stack. I think it debuted in on television late 80s, 86, 87, somewhere in there. Anyway, me and my dad fell in love with the show. And my mom and my sister, but me and my dad really loved the show or program. And one thing was unique about Robert Stack's voice. It was relaxing, calm, a little haunting, and it drawed you in. When he would talk, it would take me back to my childhood of the 1970s. Maybe something happened then that I didn't hear about because we only had 3 channels on television when I was growing up. And maybe it's something I didn't hear about, and I was learning learning about it for the first time myself. But I loved his voice because it took me back in time. Yet it was very relaxing. And he's talking about a cold world, yet it can be solved. And it just now I know I may not have a voice like Robert Stack, but let's say an executive producer came to me and gave me a list, and Unsolved Mysteries was on that list. And let's say they offered me a lot of money to host a new Unsolved Mysteries. I'd be very tempted to do it. That's how much I loved the Robert Stack back in the 80s and 90s. Oh, I'm not saying I'm better than him, no. My Uncle Pete, my dad's brother, once said, and I quote, "You can get used to about anything." Yeah. He said, you can get used to about anything, and he's right. You might be a little nervous because you're not really prepared, you've not done it a long time. Robert Stack in front of the camera, you can tell he was relaxed because he did it for a long time, been in a lot of movies. But that is one show, if they offer me a lot of money, I would host. Now, I don't think there's anything unique about my voice at all. Now, of course, I'm on a $100 Kodak PlaySport with probably a cheap microphone. I'm not in front of a studio microphone, no. So I would sound obviously different on a studio microphone. But that's one show. If on the list was soap operas, I'd say no soap operas, absolutely not. But if Unsolved Mysteries is there, I would host it, or try to. Yeah, you can go ahead and laugh. But let's go back to Robert Stack. One time we was watching, and somebody in the county said, our county, McCreary, is going to be on Unsolved Mysteries. Yeah, the word got around real fast. They captured a criminal in the county my mom and dad and my sister lived in. They captured a criminal. So, it's going to be aired Wednesday, for example. Boy, I tell you what, we set our alarm clocks by that one. And it showed the McCreary County Sheriff's Department arresting it. And my dad he went to bits. Yeah, now, we're famous. I mean, that was pretty cool. When your county, the area you live in or close by gets on Unsolved Mysteries. It's like Hollywood or whatever is come knocking at your door. Now, I'm trying to think what year that was. Seemed like that was 1990. That might have when we was watching. When we got word of it. Hey, they captured a criminal in our county. Everybody, let's watch tonight. And boy, we did not miss that show. Matter of fact, Dad took the telephone off the receiver so nobody could call. Yeah, he unplugged the telephone. Mom laughed at him and says, what if somebody needs us? Dad said, if it's emergency, they'll pull up in this driveway. He said, I'm not going to let somebody screw up this show program. So he literally pulled the plug out of the wall. Yeah. My dad was wanting to watch Unsolved Mysteries that much because it happened in the county. He literally unplugged the cord from the wall and put the telephone to the side. So we could not be disturbed. Yeah, I think it was like 1990. It might have been 89. We watched it, and, it showed the sheriff had I forget who was criminal, had him in handcuffs, and Dad just laughing. Yeah! My dad went to bits over it. He really did. But back to Robert Stack. Probably is the greatest host of a show. He just had that perfect, unique voice. It would just, it drawed you in.